You've got to have enormous self-belief. Well, she has. Wozniacki to begin the second set. They've never gone the distance in their previous 4 meetings. Sharapova won the first 2 in straights, Wozniacki the next 2. At the US Open last year, 4th round, 3 and 4. Indian Wells, as mentioned, this year, 1 and 2. In the semis.
0-15, low 15.
It's going to be interesting to see the winners and unforced error stat at the end of this game, isn't it? She's up to nearly 80% first serves in Wozniacki, but is she doing enough with it? Certainly had a bit more zip, but then that forehand all of a sudden that breaks down. That must be disconcerting.
That sort of mentally breaks down as well, doesn't it? I know you're itching to get your hands on that forehand. She's actually improved it, though, over the last few years. She's improved a lot of things, particularly her serve, her body strength, her physique.
Well, that's good. Looking to do more with that second serve. I don't think of it as a second serve, just think about it's a serve. Because Sharapova has been so devastating on so many of the returns in this match already. Can't rely on her missing. Wozniacki holds. She'll keep plugging away.
First game, second set.
Now, what will the stats tell us? About right, isn't it?
Sharapova's done incredibly well there to get a winner-error ratio in the positive, because here they do seem to count a lot of unforced errors, maybe forced errors as well. That's exactly what she needed. Whether she can maintain that, that's my only question mark for this match. Can she maintain it? And the fabulous first serve percentage, because unlike Wozniacki, she really goes after her first serve.
Yes, it's the hammer against the wall, isn't it, really? It's a very sturdy wall.
0-15. Love 15.
Good. It's only the second drop shot she's played.
0-30. Love 13.
It's more like a short ball than a drop shot, really. Such an effective serve.
It's interesting. A couple of years ago, when she got to the quarterfinals of the French Open, she actually managed to do it without a serve because her shoulder was so bad. She was actually just rolling them in about 60 miles an hour. Imagine what she could do at the French if the service is firing, because it's quick at the French.
Yeah. It's probably the hardest base of the clay courts on the European swing, not the French. It's like a hard court with some clay chucked on the top, isn't it, really?
And quick balls as well.
Yeah.
Balls are light. This match all about if Sharapova can just keep peeling off the winners.
Just wants to put that stature a little bit better her way.
It's a good response, though, very much like the response when she went out of the Australian Open semi-final after having those match points against Lignard. What does she do? She wins 3 titles. That's her reply.
Break point. Not for long.
I love the battle of wills out here between these two. They really sense each other over the net.
Yeah. It's the contrast, isn't it? Often said to play Wozniacki, you need to practice on a wall for 3 hours and never get frustrated, never get fed up.
Well, great contrasting styles, but basically, as people, these two are the same on court.
Yeah, mentally. Yeah.
Mentally.
Yeah. Another break point. It's lovely, actually, to see the fiancé, Sasha Vujacic, just get so involved with it. I mean, he's a sportsman himself, of course he is, but he's excited by it.
Well, he's bought her a big enough ring, so the ring's quite something.
Do you think he would have been in trouble if he bought her a mini one?
Probably not, actually. Because you talked about it, she seems to start every day with a clean slate. She's not interested in how much. We never think with Sharapova it's about how much money she's won or is going to win or how much success she's had.
Parità.
It's been the second double. Serve 5 in the match against Azarenka when the retirement came. Set down 3, love up.
Wozniacki.
Double forehand error, offers a third break point of the game. Again, solid Wozniacki, good enough to get another chance. It's a bit of inspiration that literally brings Sharapova to her knees. Wozniacki breaks. It's 2-love. Second set.
We have to hand it to Wozniacki. She's done a couple of had a couple of inspirational moments, hasn't she, on returns of serve, scrapping for a few points. And there's been a few times like this where Sharapova has gone the wrong way, and she might not move as well. That was a bit of a heavy fault. She might not move as well on the play Wozniacki, but she still anticipates as well as she does on any other surface.
She'd have well to let go of a racket there, because if you hang on to it and hit the deck, you can do some serious damage to your hand, to your knuckles. She's okay. Just keeps on going. Wozniacki, expression doesn't change, routine doesn't change, play doesn't change.
And she has served pretty well in this match so far. She's second on the ranking in terms of winning service games this year, and that's only behind Sam Stosur. This year Wozniacki has won over 70%, over 77% of her service games.
Hugo maybe got a bit bruised falling over, but the game hasn't.
15-all.
With the biggest winner she's hit. Covered in clay. It's tough enough when you don't fall over how much clay you gather.
They do say you've got to get your knees dirty.
Well, she's certainly got a bit
on the clay court, and quite literally.
She's grazed the left knee.
And if Wozniacki thinks for a moment that Sharapova is going away mentally from this second set, she might as well forget that.
Trainer's being called just to tidy up the left knee of Sharapova, get a bit of disinfectant in there perhaps.
No. First serve.
The string's gone. Yeah, changing a racket so the server gets a first serve because of the delay. Be quick to say sorry to the umpire though. She's a class act, Sharapova, isn't she?
Very much so.
It is great, as you said earlier, to have her back. It really is.
Trenta palla. 30-all.